with them, hobbling down the cracked footpaths with bags of fruit, or shouting at each other across the flat rooftops, or gossiping inside the stinky corner shop. Every time Mum and I went into the shop, they stopped talking, as if we could even understand their language. Also, all the furniture in our rental looked about 100 years old. "Your room is very clean." Stefania admired the neat edges of my floral bed cover, which was as scratchy as a hair shirt. "You are very good at making your bed." "So? I'm not a baby. I can make my own bed." Truth told, after months of creaking stairwells and overnight train rides, I preferred sleeping in Mum's. I picked up my Tamagotchi, waving it in Stefania's face. "Cool, hey?" "Is that a Tamagotchi?" She looked hungry. "From Japan?" "You can't touch it." Creeped out by her drooly mouth, I hid it in the pocket of my cargoes. Dad's wife gave it to me. Her hunger switched to horror. "Your father is not married to your mother?" "I'm a bastard." I opened my copy of The Prisoner of Azkaban, bookmarked by a photo of my stepmother in a shiny kebaya with a jewelled black bun. Her name's Inda. It means beautiful. She was in a pageant. Do you think she's prettier than my mum? She looks a Chinese. For your information, she's Indonesian, from Indonesia. I closed the book. They have lots of traffic jams and squat toilets. Want to see me squat? Stefania shook her head. I showed her anyway. You have to keep your feet flat on the ground. I came up from my squat with hot cheeks. Once, in Jakarta, I saw a man with no legs. When my class did go to see Il Papa in Valletta, there was one man with no legs or arms. I've read all the Harry Potters. The best is where he talks to snakes. My priest says Harry Potter is of the devil. Flicking my hair, I made a W with my fingers. Whatever. Friends now, huh? Lucia flashed her messy teeth when we shyly wandered back in. Stefania nodded, sat on the edge of the plastic-covered couch beside her mother, and gingerly bit into a biscuit. A lanky teenage boy came slouching downstairs. "Daniel! Shame on you!" Lucia called out. "Come and meet your cousin from Australia." "Hello, cousin," Daniel said. He had spiky hair and a gold neck chain. He started towards the door. "Dan!" Lucia winced at the slamming. "He is 15. It is all about the girlfriends." Stefania put down her biscuit. Over the weeks, more cousins showed up on our doorstep. Vito, who was taller than any man I'd ever seen on the island, but just as wide, and who bragged about the rare birds he shot as they migrated south to Africa. And Lily, who resembled a Mediterranean Mr. Bean, and looked at Mum the way a lot of men who weren't related to us did. And Angela and Teresa, the chipmunk-cheeked sisters who brought us cannoli and invited us over for rabbit stew, then to a Holy Communion, then to see some beautiful churches, until after a while Mum began making excuses. The only cousin I really wanted to impress was Julia. Her parents didn't come to the town. Instead, they had us over for lunch at their Bayside apartment, which was actually a 3-story house. Julia's parents wore linen outfits with leather sandals and watches that glittered like the sea. Their teeth were neat and white. Julia had braces, cute ones, with lilac bands. She wore a stained grey United Colours of Benetton tee with no bra and stripy pyjama pants. Her eyes were sleepy and sexy. As we ate spaghetti aglio e olio on the terrace, her father's pocket beeped. "Ah, another brain wants my attention," he announced, folding his napkin as he stood. We all laughed, except Julia, who made a face like he'd just done a silent, deadly fart. In the time it took me to eat half a bowl of spaghetti, Julia ate 2. When she reached for the stainless steel pasta spoon to serve herself a third, her mother said, "Enough, Ju. You are a young lady, not a vacuum cleaner." Julia didn't laugh, so neither did I, though I wanted to. I saw Stefania more than I saw Julia, but I talked about Julia whenever